A lot of star power out in the wild, wild west of the NBA last night. Let's take a look at it. Starting with Luka and the Lakers hosting the Rockets. Doncic steps back, nails the three, 15 first quarter points. Then later in the third quarter, Doncic drives right through the heart of the defense for the Rockets. He'd have 39 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, and the Lakers win 140-109 and clinch that third seed in the West.
How about Anthony Davis? Mavericks wraps. This is the first quarter. Davis rocking the rim. Mavs increase their lead, and then he kicks it out to P.J. Washington. He knocks down that one. And then how about some defense? Rejecting that one. 23-12, 10 assists, 7 blocks for AD.
Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets at home facing the Grizzlies. Jokic zips a pass to Peyton Watson for a dunk. Nuggets cuts the deficit to 10. Then Jokic gets the rebound, gets it to Russell Westbrook, gets it back for the easy basket. Jokic will have 26 points, 16 rebounds, and 13 assists. Nuggets win it 117-109.
How about the Beard Clippers taking on Sacramento Kings? James Harden laying it in, that lovely left. That cut the Clippers deficit to 3, fourth quarter. Harden again. Look at that, throwing that dime. Clippers win it 101-100. Harden, a triple-double, 23, 11, and 10 assists.
Well, still a lot to play for out west. The Timberwolves could finish 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th, or 8th, depending on how things play out on Sunday. The Warriors could finish either 6th or 7th, but cannot climb above 6th. The Grizzlies are locked into the play-in tournament, but they could finish either 7th or 8th. We now welcome in our NBA analyst, Quentin Richardson, right now to the show. And now that the Grizzlies are locked into the plan, what concerns do you have for Memphis heading into the playoffs?
I mean, my first concern is that they fired their coach abruptly toward the end of the season. To me, I don't know how they gained that chemistry with a coach this late in the season, and he's untested in playoff situations. So that's one issue for me, that they have a brand new coach. They fired their Taylor Jenkins, who was a great coach for them. He's gone. Then they have defensive depth issues. They injured Brandon Clark, had a season-ending injury last weekend, which put Zach Edey as the lone big for them in the front court. Then they lost Zion Pullen and Jalen Wells to injuries as well. That hurts them defensively on the perimeter. Thirdly, they have poor records against the good teams. I mean, that's not good. They 500, under 5. They 11-20 against teams above 500. Also, they 1-6 against the Warriors and Clippers. Those are teams they could very well see coming out of that play-in. So that's a problem for me.
Yeah, you fire your coach just weeks before the playoffs. It just feels like you're giving up on the postseason when you make a move like that. Meanwhile, the Lakers scored a season-high 140 points against the Rockets to lock up that 3 seed. What are your expectations for LeBron and company in the postseason?
I mean, I'm not as confident as I was last time I was there. You know, they've been getting taken advantage of a little bit defensively. Then LeBron with the little groin injury last night, we have to keep a real close eye on that because he just missed a week or two with that. So I don't know. I think they still have the star power to get it done, but defensively they scare me right now. They've shown that they can be taken advantage of with people picking on and attacking Luka in the pick and roll and picking him out, and they're just not as strong in the middle as I would like them to be for a big man to protect the paint. So that shows weaknesses for me. So I'm undecided on how far they could go. They still have the greatness of Luka and LeBron though, so that's a major plus for them.
Yeah, you can score as many points as you want, but I'm not going to lie, Q, defense will always win championships for me. ESPN Bet gives the Lakers the 5th best chance to win the NBA championship at plus 1,400. Q, thanks so much.
Oh, just one of them days, folks, but we're going to make it a good one on this Friday Eve. All right, Marcus, how far will LeBron and Luka take this Lakers squad?
I got them coming out the West. Let's be frank. And Luka Doncic really changed it. LeBron can come off the ball. Austin Reeves is playing really, really well. I don't know why you're looking like that. Yeah. I don't know why you're looking like that.
I mean, just like that.
Luka Doncic just did it. That. He just did it.
Okay.
He just did it.
Okay.
And now he adds arguably the greatest player that ever played the game. Arguably the highest IQ player that ever played the game. And they have gods behind him. He's bringing his Louis luggage to the Western Conference Finals. Let's get it, man.
There's nothing that I'm questioning as it pertains to Luka and LeBron and what they bring to the table, that experience, their greatness, no doubt about that. And Austin Reeves has looked absolutely phenomenal. No question about it. I think he's looked like the best third option in the NBA over the last couple of months. The reason why you took me aback with your comment, and welcome to the show, by the way, my brother, but the reason why you took me aback was because I'm like, we just going to ignore what we're seeing from Oklahoma City? We just going to ignore that. We're going to literally look at Oklahoma City and go like this. We would be surprised if they made it even more so than the Lakers. To me, that's not appreciating the greatness that we're seeing from this crew right now.
I'm not even going. I wouldn't even say OKC was next. I would say the Clippers.
What?
I would go far and say the Warriors over OKC. What has OKC done outside of the regular season?
Well, I get that part because they lost in the Western Conference semifinals last year, but that was last year.
Yeah.
What about what we seeing this year? Top-rated defense, superstar in SGA.
I do.
You see, got some young thoroughbreds. Jalen Williams can ball as well. Got some size. Picked up Hartenstein and Caruso in the offseason. Got Chet Holmgren back in the lineup. I'm like, what are they missing that would make you say not only the Lakers, but the Clippers?
Experience, Stephen. They experience. They're 24. The average age of the OKC is 24 years old. Who's been to that mountaintop? Who's been to that mountaintop? Who's been through adversity on OKC?
I got
who's been there? I'm asking you, who's been there?
I understand that there's plenty of people that haven't been there and get there the first time and handle their business. I think this is going to be on the first time for them. But we got to get Perk up in here, but Perk want to get at you. Go ahead, Perk. Speak up, bro.
No, I didn't hear it. I took my ILB out my ear.
You should have been listening, sir. You should have been listening.
Hold on. I took my ILB out when he said that the Lakers going to the NBA Finals, so I didn't hear the rest of it. It was just real. I didn't want to hear the nonsense. And like my grandma say, God bless his heart, baby. He don't know no better. And I'm sick of the disrespect to the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder is going to the NBA Finals. They rank number one in every defensive category. They have a bona fide superstar at SGA who, by the way, is joining Michael Jeffrey Jordan this season for his guys averaging 30, shooting over 50%, doing it for 3 seasons out of their career. They have a dynamic duo, a tandem, in Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren, by the way, who I call the white version of Kevin Garnett. His skill set is so underrated, it don't get noticed. And here's the most important thing. They're deeper than the Pacific Ocean when it comes down to their bench, when it comes down to their roster. Every single guy on that team slide those puppies defensively. It's not one liability when you go to look at their starting 5 to their bench. This is what OKC does. They hang their hats on the defensive end. They don't care about making missed shots. They don't give a damn about that. But they got guys that can step up and make shots and have big nights. And I'm talking about the others. Just the other night, Isaiah Joe, he goes for a career high. He dropped 31. About a month ago, you have Aaron Wiggins drop a 40-piece wing dinner, all flats. And so when I think about OKC, and I think about home court advantage throughout the playoffs, especially in the Western Conference, and as a guy playing